And so it's Milwaukee with it. Middleton outside. And here's Freak. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. To the paint.
You look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Here's Parker following the score by Miles Turner. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Monroe. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Inside, here's Allen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Allen's got his first.
Today.
14 feet away, and again it's Indiana.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. There's the pick. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He'd be much better off making him go to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Plumlee is checked in for Craig Monroe. The Pacers also with a sub. Mahimi's checked in. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. And George gets it to go.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Bucks trail by 5. Plumlee with the screen. Parker a screen on George. Now Parker. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Some solid defense from Freak.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Pacers leading by 8. Three-pointer. And the Pacers another 3.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Well, there have been a few small forwards helping their teams in all sorts of ways lately. Like this group leading the position and rebounding the last 10 games. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 4th.
You know, the work they do they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, I think they all have that little bit of extra edge to their game that allows them to put up the kind of rebound numbers usually you only see from power forwards.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. It's checked in for Parker. Goodrich comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Chris Middleton. Freak. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Stauskas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. 1:02 left in the first. Freak passes to Mahimi. Ariza kicks to Freak. Offensive rebound. And Mahimi with the stuff.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Goodrich. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Carter Williams. Pass to Stauskas. Smith drives in. Rebound by Mahinmi. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Freak with it. 11 points in the game. Now the pass to Ariza. Up off the screen. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as he gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
And they get it. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Here's Freak and his thoughts on the current coaching staff.
Coach is the kind of guy you want to play for.
Clark, in your mind, how important is it? Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Jabari Parker comes in for Smith. Goodrich, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Chris Middleton. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Henson. Turner comes in for Allen. Trevor Ariza's checked in for George. And Freak subbed in for Monte Ellis. And so in the game for the Pacers. Freak in at shooting guard. Trevor Ariza out there with Turner. Then there's Hill, and it's Mahinmi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up from the floor. He had 58 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
On the wing, Goodrich.
That hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Plumlee with the rebound. Bucks trail by 8. Now here's Carter Williams. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Detroit.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
A second chance effort. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Goodrich. Jumper off the screen, and that one's good. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The shot will not go, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Carter Williams with it, out defended by Freak. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Carter Williams, the 15-footer. Good. Carter Williams has got 8 points. 9 seconds left in the first half. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Freak with the layup. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
And so we conclude the first half. Pacers lead by 8. And
all right, Kevin.
And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, and it's Monroe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
It's stolen by Allen. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And here's Freak. He's got 21. It's Allen, top of the key. Outside, George. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good. Freak.
Keep the move. All right. Freak. Keep running. Keep running.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Monroe against Turner. Monroe the pass to Parker. Stolen by Allen. Here's Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks trail by 11. Carter Williams dishes to Parker. Back to Carter Williams. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Ellis kicks to Freak. Kicks it out to Ellis. 4 on the shot clock. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Bucks call timeout.
Timeout. Starting.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Monroe. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Carter Williams. 8 points for him. They double him with Freak. Off target on the 15-footer.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
John Henson's checked in for Allen. The Pacers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Middleton against Ellis. They double him with Freak. Here's Monroe. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Ellis, that's good.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And that one's good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Freak with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Henson, a screen on Carter Williams. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks
The
answer.
2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Number 1, the Pacers.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lanes.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Goodrich comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Middleton. He has 5. Plumlee in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Middleton. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Plumlee with the screen, and here's Stauskas from the arc, and the shot is good. Stauskas has got 6 points.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Move the ball.
Here's Freak. He's got 32. Passes it to Hill. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bucks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Jabari Parker's checked in for Smith. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Reza comes in for C.J. Miles. Here's Freak. He has 35. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Turner with a screen on Middleton. Freak kicks to Turner. And comes the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Goodrich passes to Stauskas. There's a good screen. Back to Goodrich. Here's Plumlee. Terrific design on the pick flip, and he lays it in. Plumlee's got his first points of the game. Launches it. And no good.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Milwaukee making a switch here. Goodrich is checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Freak's checked in for George Hill. And so in the game for the Pacers. Freak, he's in at the point. Allen is out there with Turner. Then there's Ellis, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Now the feed to Goodrich. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Parker, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now here's Freak, defended by Middleton. Turner with the screen on Middleton. Freak dishes to Turner. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Goodrich. And taken away by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. Now Middleton outside Antetokounmpo. Monroe down low. Turner covering, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Monroe has been putting up some strong numbers. 8 rebounds and also an assist.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in, and that one's good. Freak.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles supreme right there.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 18. Here's Freak. And again, it's Indiana.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. And stolen by Freak. The three ball. The rebound by the Bucks. Monroe's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Middleton penetrating. And a strong finish with two hands.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Bucks trail by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion.
Sweep an opponent in 4 straight games. But that's exactly how they finished off their season series tonight against the Bucks.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now here's Ellis, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Nobody near George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory.
Hey, boy, way to play. Hey.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
A remarkable 27 points from three-point land for him. With that kind of long-range shooting, easy to understand why they came out on top. When a team has a single player accounting for 9 three-pointers, that usually makes for a successful night.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille
me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these me, I get some material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers. We've seen some solid play from this Indiana team recently. In case you've been under a rock, they've continued their double-digit winning streak with no signs of slowing. A scary, tough team, and they're in full swing. And facing off tonight, two offenses that practically live behind the arc. Kenny, talk about the value of being able to hit the three consistently in today's game.
Well, before, back in the day, so to speak, it was just a tool you use. But now it's a very important tool to have in your toolbox, because now teams can't gear in on you. It spreads the floor. It makes defenders chase you all around. And there's not a lot of big guys. No more Shaquille O'Neals in the NBA. So you could play small ball.
I don't picture you as a guy who even has a toolbox.
You know what, Ernie?
I bet you can't fix anything around the house. I bet you're just like me.
My handyman.
Yeah.
555-1.
Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6", number 5, J.R. Smith. He's starting forward from UCLA, number 0, Evan Love. In the middle, standing 6'11", number 6, DeAndre Jordan. He's starting at point guard from Duke University, number 2, Kyrie Irving. From St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio, number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your Cleveland Cavaliers. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Raptors in Toronto. And what a fight that put up great resilience to storm back down the stretch.
You want to talk about a fantastic finish. That game had a little bit of everything, and then a little bit of extra in overtime. So it was a great win for him.
A ton of fun to watch, whether you were talking about it or a fan. I mean, that was a great game.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Indiana. Freak, he's in a point guard. Turner is out there with Allen. Benatellis, and it's George into the three shot.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Now here's Freak. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. Here's George. Knocks down the three ball. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Irving double team. Love kicks to LeBron. To the middle. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by James.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Freak. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. That's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I'll tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The three. Cannot hit. Nice D from Freak.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempt.
And that one's good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Freak, and it's blocked by Jordan. Allen, that's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensive.
Irving attacking, and the shot is good. Irving's got 6.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Here's Freak. Ellis outside. Fires top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And that's 10 points for Freak.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And we're approaching about 3.5. Minutes played in the first quarter. Love with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Freak. Again, Indiana.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Irving. Now the pass to Love. He kicks it to LeBron. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. James has got his first basket of the night. Allen left side. And George kicks to Freak. Lets it go. And again, it's Indiana converting.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assist leaders at that position in the past month. LeBron James second.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
From 13, Cleveland the rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Cleveland shooting their first free throws here tonight. That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Cavaliers, DeAndre Jordan. 2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Freak. He's got 14. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. Over to the wing. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Shot is off. And Indiana will come the other way. They put up a nice one against the Bucks the last time out.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of... Of a finish, though. Still, I like that. Pretty one-handed close.
Let's go. And that's not going to go. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Pacers lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
Know yourself, know your worth.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
On the court for Indiana, Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's John Henson. Then it's Paul George. And it's Mahinmi in at the center position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks played just phenomenally. He finished with 42 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside Irving. And Henson sends it back. And they're able to recover. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Indiana's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And Freak throws it down.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
That says electric up.
Back to Anderson. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Freak. Will not go. This is off the front iron. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
And the shot is good. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Freak. The quick look, no good that time.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Irving. That one off the back iron and out. Pacers leading by 13. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Freak. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. There's a good screen. Ball's knocked loose. Irving against Ellis. Shot clock. It's 6. To the right side. Three-pointer. Dellavedova. And the shot is good.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, Freak. He's got 20.
It's sticking too much.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Freak. Rebounded by Anderson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually good money from that
range. Uncovered. But they recover it. Smith outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Allen. They set the pick. Irving kicks to Smith. Clock at 6. Irving can't hit.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Freak with it. Guarded now by Irving. Here's Freak. And the rejection by Love. And he's able to get it back. There's the bucket. Good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here's Irving. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Some players just get hotter as the season goes on. And that's definitely been the case with these point guards since the All-Star break, as you can see in these shooting percentages. Freak is second.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Korver passes to LeBron. 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Over. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Jacks up a 3. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, about 87% of the year, he's been somebody they love having at the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And so it's a